YouTube video in a while, so what better way to come back than to show you my entire DVD collection. Actually, this isn't everything. I think some things were left behind. So this is what I've collected since I was a teenager, a child, but just over the years. This is a giant bag. Hold on, let me show you. It's a huge trash bag, and this isn't even everything. That's not even everything that I own. So let me just show you. This is gonna be the longest video ever. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do, explain the DVDs to you. Like, I'm not really sure what my plan is here, but I wanna show you, do something, make content out of this at least. First one that I pulled out is Inception. Christopher Nolan, Leonardo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, this is a good one. If you are interested, I guess I'll give you my reviews. I'm gonna do them out of 5 because that's easier. This is gonna be like a 4 out of 5. It's in terms of my likability, it's an excellent movie. Yeah, but it's crazy from beginning to end. It just didn't like, it's not my favorite, but I really enjoy it. It's like, it's so good. If you like sci-fi thrillers or like science-y type, you know, what's it called? Like psychological thrillers. This is such a good one. And like DVDs are just not a thing anymore. And it makes me, oh, look at the, physical DVDs are just the best. They're so fun. Hannah Montana, the movie. This is just a good time. The outfits, the music in this is super good. Let's see what the DVD cover, I don't know why it comes with these things. Like, I don't know if there was like an epidemic or a problem in the early 2000s or mid 2000s where DVDs just couldn't close anymore. They had to add those latches. And DVDs, this is just for the kiddos, had these like flyers in them where you could get more DVDs or cool stuff, especially Disney. They would have codes on them like this, and you'd go to the website and you'd redeem points if you bought enough DVDs. And it was just fun. And this is what the CD cover looks like. Uninspiring, unoriginal, it's just gray. Yeah, I think they could have, with the Hannah Montana money, they could have afforded to make it pink or something. Putting that back. Ooh! Rise of the Guardians. This, I didn't even rate this. This is a 3 out of 5. It's a fun time. Anyone who loves musicals or old Disney Channel is gonna love this. This is a great one. Like, I had fun. Like, if I had seen this in theaters, I think I would have just been overjoyed. But I was very late to the Hannah Montana craze. Okay, Rise of the Guardians. This movie is my favorite Christmas movie. It's not technically a Christmas movie. It's Santa's in it, but it's not about Christmas. It's about Jack Frost. And he's, amazing. The best DreamWorks character they ever made. I don't know if that's true. But the animation in this is just wild to me. I love the music as well. And the concept is just so fun and great. And like everything's just spun on its head a little bit. And I just love it. And like, look at him. So this is a 5 out of 5. In terms of just like, I really love the villain. I love the story. I love Jack Frost, the character. The animation, especially in the first 5 minutes, goes so hard. I'm just like amazed at how they did the ice and how it looks. This is such a good one. That's a 5 out of 5. Because like, let me explain the system a little bit. Like, this is arguably a better movie than this, but that doesn't mean it's gonna get a 5 out of 5. In terms of enjoyability or how much I love it is gonna determine whether it's a 5 out of 5. This is a 5 out of 5. This is a 4 out of 5. And this is a 3 out of 5. Do we get it? But this gets stars based on how good of a movie it is, you know? Not it being my favorite. Okay, so Taxi. I actually haven't seen this movie in years. I do remember watching as a kid and thinking it was hilarious. I don't know if that would stick with me today. I don't really have any. It stars Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. When I was a kid, I used to call her Letitia. Anyway, this is an okay movie. It's funny. It's older, and it's just like, it's like a 2 out of 5. Not even like a 1.5 out of. It's just not the best. It doesn't hold up, and it's not. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'm making a pile for 4 out of 5 stars and 5 out of 5 stars so that we can look at them at the end. Okay. What can I pull out now? What is it? You tell me. Oh, it's the Goonies. I got this. I had like I'm still like this. I had an obsession with buying books and films that were considered classics or something that the entire world had just undoubtedly loved or made some sort of cultural impact. I don't know what it was, but if it was older and it had some sort of significance or relevance in media, then I wanted to watch it or own it. And I bought The Goonies. I've only seen it once to this day, and I thought it was fun. I don't remember a whole lot of it, but it was a good time. If you're looking for that Stranger Things kind of vibe, this is it. This is what it's based off of. So it's just like an Indiana Jones with kids, and that's always fun. So this is gonna have to be a 2.5 out of 5 for me. It's just not my favorite. It maybe I have to rewatch it. Like I said, I've only literally seen it once, so I should rewatch it. Like, this could be a movie that my kids would love. Okay, all right. Picking another one. I saw Frozen in there. Hopefully I don't grab it. Oh, Iron Man. Ooh, this is a good one. The first Iron Man is a classic. It is what started the MCU. You know this. I don't need to tell you. Robert Downey Jr. I was obsessed with this movie for so long. I was the one that kickstarted the Marvel love in my family because I remember seeing like it on FX. You guys remember the FX channel? I watched like half of it and wasn't able to finish it because I had to go to school or something. I don't know what was going on, but I literally downloaded it. This is what I did a lot. Downloaded from a legal website and finished it and just was amazed. I was like, I must have been in middle school at the time. Yeah, I was doing some things. I've only gotten a virus on my dad's computer once doing that. So, but I did it a lot though. This is a 5 out of 5. Like, this is such a classic and it's so good. Well, it's like a 4.5 out of 5. I haven't seen it in very long, but this is so good. So it's going in the really good pile. And Iron Man was my favorite superhero for a while. Why do I keep pulling them out upside down? Logan. Wow. Okay. Obviously this is a more recent buy because this came out in what, 2017? When did this come out? I don't know. Shouldn't they have the date on here or something? 2017. I was right. Okay, Logan, 2017. Such a good movie. If you've never seen it and you're interested in the X-Men, I recommend watching the X-Men movies first. You might be confused, but Logan concludes Wolverine's story so well. Like, you don't even have to watch the other movies. Just the standalone movie. This is so good. Like, the action is so good. This is amazing. So this is like a 5 out of 5 out of me. 5 out of 5 for me. Oh, you know what? I haven't been opening them up to see what they look like. Kind of boring. Ooh, I used to collect these. Wait, is this the one? 1,000 free credits for Regal. Can I still redeem that? Expires 2018. Whatever. I didn't even need it. The case, like this, the CD, I'm gonna give it like, this is like a 2 out of 10. Very, very boring. Now, let's look at the other ones that I didn't check. This is kind of fun. Dang, I think I'm gonna have to make 2 parts. Like, this is gonna take forever to get through. I'm telling you guys, there's gotta be at least 1,000. Anytime it's just gray with the name on it, it's going to be a 1 out of 5. So, that bet. So this is a 4.5 out of 10. I'm putting it in the 4.5 pile, or, you know, the good pile. Let's do like 3 more. Wait, we didn't look at the Goonies one. Okay, this is a little bit more creative. It has just like a skull. I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 5. Okay. Over the Hedge with the case still on. It's never been opened. Okay, well, we used to own this on DVD and I must have bought a new copy. I've done that before. Just to like have it. First of all, the design is so bad. But this is such a funny movie. It's so good. And I haven't seen it in years, but I'm sure it holds up because I've seen it that many times. I'm sure it holds up just fine. So this is gonna be a 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. But this is a good one. I can't believe I have a brand new, I'm sure I have other brand new, and we can't even look at the, I mean, I guess we could open it, but, Crazy Rich Asians. Oh my God, this was an obsession for me and my sister. We watched it so many times. It's like one of those feel-good movies that like is a little girly because you get to like watch somebody go through a makeup or like a transformation. This is just so fun, and I begged everyone to go see it because kind of like they were emphasizing the fact that this was like an Asian-led movie that hasn't happened in I don't know how many years. So it was very important. So I urged all my family members and friends to go see it, and we went. Let's look at the DVD. Truthfully, I love that it's not just gray, and this kind of is the style of the movie, so I don't know how to feel. I would give this, this is a 2.5 out of 10 because it's teal and it matches, so it's nice. In terms of the movie itself, it's gonna be a 3 out of 5 because it's not the best, but it's also a favorite, so a 3.5 out of 5. So this is a fun one. I'm making a pile of feel-good movies that me and my sister enjoy, so that's gonna be a part of that. Let's see. Dig. Pirates of the Caribbean! Ooh! Yes. Okay, this is the Crystal Black Pearl. This is the first one, the best one. Like, it's been described as like a perfect adventure movie. It's so good. When did this come out? Who cares? This look, like, just look at this. This looks so exciting and fun. Let me open it. I love it when they came with 2. Disc 1. And then, what is this even for? Why do I need 2 discs? I don't know, but I really like actually how they look. So these are gonna be 3.5 out of 5. The movie itself is a 4.5 out of 5, just because how genius and revolutionary this was. Johnny Depp's acting performance, the entire fact that it was this giant adventure film, it just broke a lot of barriers. It was doing great. It just, no one thought a pirate movie was gonna work, and it did. And I came to this very late. This is, yeah. What did I give it? A 4.5? A 4 out of 5. This is a good one. Okay. Dig. I don't know how many more I could do. It's been 12 minutes. Courageous. Okay, let's talk about it, I guess. I'm not a fan of the cover art. It's not the best. But this was a favorite of me and my sister when we were younger. I now have an issue with Christian media being very preachy. But I do think this movie focused more than anything on being a father and fatherly values and things like that. So it wasn't really targeted towards me, but I really enjoyed it. And overall, they did a pretty good job with a low budget. And I don't know if it was that low, but it was low. But yeah, this was a fun movie for what it's worth. Very simple. That's gonna be a 2 out of 5. The movie itself is gonna be like a 2 out of 5 as well. I hate to be mean to it just cause, but like, I don't even know if this movie aged well. I haven't seen it in that long. So we're gonna put it in the not so great pile. I have to decide what to keep from these, dear Lord. Ooh. Monte Carlo! This is a feel-good movie that me and my sister were obsessed with. We will still sit down and watch this to this day. It's just so fun. It's like an adventure of these, it's like the Lizzie McGuire movie, but it's like with Selena Gomez. They go to Paris, things get all screwed up and bad, and she gets mistaken for an heiress, and then they go on this really high-end adventure. Maybe this is why I prefer luxury in my life, because of movies like this. Like Crazy Rich Asians, Monte Carlo, like Eloise at the Plaza. I would just really like the finer things. Like, I really love movies where there's hotels exclusively. Like, that's so bad to say. Ooh, this is the DVD. It's all right. We're gonna do it a 2.5 out of 5 for effort. The movie itself is gonna be a 3 out of 5. It's kind of similar to the Hannah Montana movie. It's super fun. The dresses, the gal, like, it's just really fun. And there's a lot of really interesting love interest in it. It's just a fun movie. It's a good one. Okay, I'm digging. Oh shoot, The Dark Knight. Okay, well, another Christopher Nolan, excellent, and I've seen this multiple times. For a long time, Heath Ledger was my favorite actor just because I just couldn't believe what he did with the Joker here. Let's see what the Dark Knight. Missed opportunity to make the entire DVD black and have the Dark Knight in white, but it's fine, I guess. Actually, no, that's gonna be like a 1 out of 5 because you really missed the mark on that. Again, this doesn't matter. This is a 5 out of 5. Like, this is excellent. I do think it goes a little bit longer than it needs to, but it's excellent. So, nothing else needs to be said. Am I holding it the right way? Is this the right way? Okay. No! V for Vendetta. Ooh. My friend in like 5th grade told me about this movie and she would quote it a lot. And I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? But yeah, this is a great one. Very political heavy. It can be a little confusing if you're not paying 100% attention. So it just kind of just like doesn't explain a whole lot, and it does at the same time. It goes in a lot of weird places. I do believe it's based on a book, so maybe I should read that. But I personally enjoyed it, and the guy who plays V did a great job. So let's see what the DVD looks like. Well, that's about what you'd expect. A 3 out of 5 because they actually tried. I would say that this movie's like a 4 out of 5. Like, this is pretty up there and being really good. 4 out of 5? Yeah, 4 out of 5. Okay. Next. Hopefully it comes out right. Oh my god. Hook! Okay, I have not seen this in so long. I really don't remember what happens, like, in between the beginning and the end. I believe it's a story about Peter Pan having grown up and forgotten Neverland, and then he returns, and then he kisses Tinkerbell. Like, there's some weird things happening in here, but a lot of people really love this movie. It's like a big part of a lot of people's childhoods, blah, blah, blah. Robin Williams, I forget her name, Julia Roberts. It's a big one. It's a fun one. And I really like the way that they made the cover art look. Let's see. We love floating heads. That's gonna be a 2.5 out of 5. The movie itself, I don't really remember enough to judge it. I need to rewatch it. I'm gonna say it's a 2.5 out of, it's a 2 out of 5, honestly. I don't know, but this probably holds a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people, so I really don't know though. Don't take my word for it. Okay, another one. One day it's gonna, is it Good Luck? No. The Princess Diaries 2, which is the personal best one, I think, because she's in the palace the whole time. Again, this is the reason why I crave really nice things. It's because of these movies, because I want to be living these lifestyles. This is the one where she's in the palace the whole time looking for a husband. Chris Pine is in it. It's so great. It's so great. The chemistry between Chris Pine and Anna Hathaway is so great. But this is a fun one. This is super fun. Raven's in it a lot. Obviously Julie Andrews, who is a real queen. Yeah, this is a great one. The mattress thing. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be a 2.5 out of 10. Maybe it's a 3 out of 10. Yeah, no, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Let's see what the CD looks like. Oh, they're letting us know it's full screen. That's nice. Wow, okay. I thought it would be red, but it's yellow. It's fine. The cover was like a 1.5 out of 5. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the pile of movies that me and my sister really enjoy. If I owned Starstruck would also be in this pile. I'm gonna color code all these and put them on my wall. I think I have time for one more. Oh my god. Cars. There's a love-hate relationship with this movie from everyone else. Not me though. I really love it. Yeah, it was just like regarded as like not Pixar's best for a long time. Like, they had an excellent filmography until this movie. And I don't even want to talk about Cars 2. But this was actually the first movie I ever owned. My aunt, for my 10th birthday, got me Cars on like a burnt CD. I don't even know how she got a hold of that, but she was able to get Cars on just like this unmarked CD. And she wrote Cars on it. Yes, and me and my sister watched that to death. And Life is a Highway is a big part of my youth. We weren't allowed to listen to music, so that was like a big thing. This is like a 2 out of 5. Nothing creative there. This movie itself is like it's like a 3 out of 5. Yeah, I was gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5, but it's a 3. Because there's like so many scenic moments, and they're not afraid to slow down halfway through the movie and just go, like, let's slow things down and just have him like make this road out of tar. Like, let's just have him do that for like, I don't even know how long that took in the movie, like 30 minutes. But like, they really slow the movie down, which is hilarious because it's about cars, you know, and it's race cars. They're supposed to be fast. Okay, I'm done defending this movie. Okay, I'm gonna do another one because I don't want to end on Cars. Another Cinderella story. Oh, this is a great one. The music, the dancing. This meant so much to me. Add this to the feel-good movies me and my sister grew up with. We'll watch this at any point, at any time. I think, I don't even know when this came out, but this is like a 2.5 out of 5. Whoa. They didn't even bother giving us, they didn't give us art. They just said, figure it out. Don't lose the case. That's hilarious, actually. I'm doing another one. The Prince of Egypt. Oh, this is a 5 out of 5. I don't even have to. This is a masterpiece. And if you've never seen it, I'm begging that you do. This is just art, like on screen. The music, the voice acting, the cinematography. Oh, all of those are just up here. So well done. And the story, obviously it's based on the story of Moses, and it's actually pretty accurate to it. They did a really good job. If you didn't know, Steven Spielberg was a part of this project making the movie, but they just took so much care getting the scenes right, getting the actors right, getting everything right so that it could be as excellent as it was. The music is so good in here. It to this day, like, Deliver Us is just shocking. That opening, if you do nothing, watch the first 5 minutes of this movie. Just like jaw on the floor. It's just so powerful. It's up there. Here's the opening to The Lion King, A Circle of Life, and then here is Deliver Us, the opening to this movie. They're like, in my brain, they're like this because of how amazing and powerful the opening to this is. And I don't really consider it a religious movie. I think most people don't. Like, anyone who's seen it and judges film, I don't think anybody considered it super religious. It's in churches a lot, like they play it for kids. But it's more than that, and there's no preachiness to it. It's not really trying to give any sort of religious lesson. It really is just telling the story as if it was some sort of historical event, and that's it. There's nothing preachy about it. Let's see what the cover looks like. Oh, they could have done more, but it's fine. It's a 5 out of 5, but like, I encourage you to watch this. It's so great. Like, wow. And it's really truly at its core a story about two brothers who aren't even related. It's very Thor and Loki. It's very Thor and Loki, actually, like almost to a T. Like, it's so much like that. But imagine if Thor and Loki's story was really delved into, it would be this movie, like, hands down. But yeah, you decide who's Thor and you decide who's Loki. You'll figure it out. But yeah, that's a 5 out of 5 for sure. I don't want to stop. This is fun. How long will this video be? I don't know. It's fine. A Little Princess! Ah! This is actually a remake of the Shirley Temple film, and based on the book. The Shirley Temple film came out in 1930, I don't know when. But this is, in my opinion, the better version. And I sure hope they don't do a remake. They can if they want to, but this is the better version. It is so good. And, oh, it makes me cry, especially the ending. The ending when the dad, I can't. This is one of those feel-good movies. Oh, I really like this. It's one of those feel-good movies, but it's at the same time you're watching so many terrible things happen to this little girl. You just kind of want to fight for her. But the music in this is actually really magical and special. And the story itself is just heartbreaking. And just watch it. If you've never seen it, the book is a classic. So if you've never seen this, please look for A Little Princess. The Shirley Temple version is called The Little Princess. This is A Little Princess. So good. Put that in the, yeah. Dig, dig, dig. I'm hilarious. Not another one. Okay. So similar to Courageous, the other movie that I showed you about the dads, this one. This is kind of created by the same people. Stars Kirk Cameron, who was a famous child actor. And honestly, it's not a bad movie. It's really not. I really enjoyed it when I watched it. It is very, it's heavy on the like, what is it? I don't even know what to call it, like divorce theme or like relationships. It really is interesting to watch this man turn his whole relationship around just based on the fact that he wants to try. They do base the whole thing in religion and text, which isn't bad if that's the reason you suddenly want to fight for a better marriage. But I think it was a really interesting look into this man's kind of decision and how he goes about it and how it took him X amount of days to fulfill and learn how to love his wife again, this is not a bad one. This is a good one. But despite if you're religious or not, this was like a really interesting lesson. I was way too young watching this. It wasn't for me. I must have been a child. My parents would make me watch anything that was like religious. They would let me watch it. It didn't matter if the rating was too much. So yeah, we watch this one a lot, but I'm not married, so I don't got much to do with it. But I didn't rate it. It's like a 3 out of 5. Yeah, for again another low budget film that did pretty well with its budget. Okay, I feel one. Finally, I got it right. Okay, this is Pan. Oh, I forgot to open this. Meh. Okay. Pan. One thing you should know about me is I'm obsessed with Peter Pan type things. I've always been, not obsessed, but I really enjoy the Peter Pan story and like the idea of Neverland and the idea of like being whisked away to like a special place where mermaids, fairies, and pirates exist and staying young forever. Like, for example, my high school quote was like, never grow up or something like that, like something Peter Pan related. And I had actually painted like the North Star and Peter Pan on my hat. Anyway, I really love Peter Pan stories. This wasn't the best one. I think they got casting not super off, but quite a bit off. Especially Tiger Lily, like how, see, this is what The Dark Knight needed. A black cover, a black DVD with the name. It's not hard. See, Pan did it. Come on. This is also like there's some weird musical moments in this that are like not they don't really make sense. But also the story and the plot is kind of weird also. It's just a lot of weirdness. Like just not a lot of things made sense. It's not really Peter Pan's story. It's kind of Peter Pan, but it's not. It's a different story. This is a 2.5 out of 5. It's fun. I saw it in theaters. It was like a fun time to see, like a spectacle. But yeah, it's not anything more than that. So unfortunately. Oh God, we have a book in here. Oh, it's E.T. That's hilarious. Should I read it? Probably. Okay, things are spilling out. Chef! Oh my god, if you've never seen this movie and you enjoy food, I recommend watching it. It's such a good one. Basically, this father, and in order to spend more time with his son, this professional chef decides to buy a food truck and just travel the country with his son and his best friend. And they just make food. Like, they just go around trying food, and they make Cuban food, and they really have a good time doing it. And you watch them make the food, and it's just a good time. Like, you can't watch this and not be hungry afterwards. Like, it's a good one. And there's a lot of like random cameos in it, like not too random where I'm just like, why, what was the point of that, but like random enough. But it was a good one. It's only because Jon Favreau has a lot of famous friends, and they're mostly from Marvel, and they're all in here, so it's funny. But yeah, this is a good one. I would give this I want to give it a 4 out of 5, but it really is just like there isn't really much plot. I mean, this is like, and the music is so good. It's a 4 out of 5. It's a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna have to put it there. It's a good one. Listen, I do not like M. Night Shyamalan, but this is a good one. He did well. And horror is his genre. I don't know why, or maybe mystery is his genre, because this man has made interesting choices. I don't know. This is a good one. The Sixth Sense is a good one. Maybe it's just a good script. I need to stop. It's probably my favorite horror movie, if you can even call it that. It's just emphasizes the story much more than the horror, and that's what I like in a horror movie. But I actually kind of really like this cover. It's kind of iconic. But this is a 5 out of 5 for me. Like, I genuinely really like this movie, and the acting from Haley Joel Osment, who is the little boy, is the top. He won awards for that, I'm sure. So if you want a horror movie that's like not scary, is scary but it's not, and it's more story than horror, this. How to Train Your Dragon, this is a 5 out of 5. And it's both movies. It's How to Train Your Dragon and the second one. This is a 5 out of 5. The music, the Toothless himself, and this one, the animation, these are excellent. These are excellent. Like, this started the obsession with, I don't think it started the obsession actually, but me and my sister realized that we both have, and I don't know what to call it, like, I don't want to say an attraction, but like, we've noticed we really like dragon media. If it has a dragon in it, we're like, oh, okay, we sit down, we're interested. But this is so good. If you've never heard Test Drive, listen to it on Spotify. It is a cinematic orchestra experience, and it's so good. So that's a 5 out of 5. Why am I looking? Ooh. Captain America Civil War. Oh wait, I forgot to like look at did I look at these? Oh, I didn't show Chef. It's bright orange. It's nice, it's fine. I got it. Civil War. Ooh. This is, although the second Captain America is my favorite, this is a really good one. The entire Captain America series is so great. If you've never seen them, how? But this is a good one. I really enjoyed this. And the debate, I was in high school when this came out. The debate was, are you Team Iron Man or Team Cap? And I was Team Iron Man simply because he was Iron Man, but now I'm Team Cap. Oh, okay. So this is a flyer that I got. You get a code. It's probably expired. Not that I'm gonna put it anyway. Dang, this came out in 2016. Wow. This is so good. This is a 4.5 or a 4 out of 5 for me. Super good. Wow, I'm really going through these. Ratatouille! 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Guys, it's a cat, not a cat. It's a rat that can cook. Like, Brad Bird really came up with that and executed it beautifully. Music is great. Food on screen is great. Great story. Just like, oh, this is a good one. Let's see what the... Did I check? I need to remember to check. Oh, it's kind of holographic and like shiny. Nice. Okay, yeah. 5 out of 5. Not even gonna explain it. Okay. Interesting. This is actually a movie I have in here that I've never seen. It's A Wonderful Life. I should have seen it by now. That's why I bought it. Like I said before, I would buy movies that I felt were classics or really important, and I never took the time, I guess, to watch it. But apparently it's really good. Like, my cousin has seen it. It's apparently really good. I haven't seen it, so I can't judge it. I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. It's a 2 out of 5, and it's just a play. It's not really a movie. Should I even be judging it? Put it down. Okay. It's crazy because I'm looking at these movies, and at the time I felt a certain way about them, but now with context, with time and the world changing, I no longer think certain things. X-Men First Class, I do believe this is the best X-Men, and I think most would agree with me. It's just a fun one. Like, you don't need to know X-Men to watch it, and it's a fun one. It's good. Let's see what it looks like. Oof. Okay, honestly, this is the best cover we've seen so far, in my opinion. Like, that's different than what you have on the front. I like that. Yeah. Okay, ooh, this is a 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. War Horse. I can't believe I'm going through my whole collection. War Horse. This I forced my sister and my mom to watch, and they literally hated me by the end of this movie because it's so sad and awful. The movie itself is great. Like, the cinematography is great. The story is just kind of like, the entire time this horse is trying to get back to his owner, and this boy is trying to get back to him, and there's war, and it's dividing, and there's a part where the horse runs through. I didn't think he was gonna make it. Like, it really takes you on a journey, because you do see like the start of the film and how it goes, and when the war happens, and it really takes you a minute. And I actually have the book, so maybe I should read it. Another gray. This is like the preferred color of the CDs. This is a 4 out of 5 in terms of, I just think it's excellent, but it's not my favorite. So it's a tough watch if you care about animals a lot. Okay. We have our first Star Wars, The Last Jedi. This is the latest one, right? I think so. I actually really like the new Star Wars films. I wasn't a big fan of the first series or even the prequels or anything like that. That's a cool cover. I like that. This is the best cover we've seen. Okay, that's a nice. However, I can't really tell you what happens in this movie, so I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 5. So I personally think they're fun. They're like a good time. They're taking themselves really seriously, but at the same time, I think they're fun. Yeah, this is a 3 out of 5. It's not crazy. Footloose! The original and the new one. And the new one's the one I've seen the most. This one I don't remember a whole lot of. I'd probably have to rewatch it. But I enjoy this one. The dancing and like the music is so fun to me. It's just a good time. I really enjoyed watching it. And Footloose is like a classic. Okay. This is a 3 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. I really think the idea of like a town being banned from dancing because of the actions of like a few students is super interesting, especially since they're all like pro dancers and in secret, I guess. But it's just like a classic. If you tell someone not to do something, they're gonna want to do it more. So yeah, this is a fun one. I'm gonna put it in the like me and my sister's top movie pile. We enjoy that one. Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park. This to me is a horror movie. Like, I remember just being so scared watching this, but I would watch it constantly. It was always on ABC Family. But this is a really cool cover. I really like it. This is kind of crisp. That's really nice. I actually enjoy that. Wow. Okay, I got like a little table of contents. Ooh, I actually, wow. And I got Steven Spielberg's autograph. What? This is so cute. What? Wow. Didn't know that. It's the collector's edition. Is that why? It's so crisp. I've never seen a DVD look like this. Wow, look. I kind of just messed it up with my fingers. I'm not gonna lie. I used to pride myself on being able to pull out a DVD from a DVD case perfectly. Just messed it up. Oh, this is a 5 out of 5. You don't like Jurassic Park? Nah. Brother Bear! You know what's fun about this? This is fun because, of course, I bought movies that I like. Like, of course I did. Brother Bear. Me and my sister need to watch this because this is our movie. It's just so funny and good and, like, makes me cry every time. Aww, the artwork on this one is really good. It is. Aww. The music in this is beautiful. Is it Phil Collins? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Phil Collins. Wow. What? Anyway, this is a good one. Like, this little boy, Coda, my sister was gonna name her son after him, but her husband didn't like it. It's okay. It's okay. Wait, I think she also was like this about it. I personally really liked it. Anyway, this is a 5 out of 5. That's a good one. That's excellent. White House Down. Oh, I'm embarrassed to own this. But that's rude. I shouldn't say that. That's what the inside looks like. It's just, I love action movies, but I don't buy them. I don't know why I bought this. I must have thought my dad would really like it. So I bought it so he could watch it and just like leave us alone. Usually that's what ends up happening. I have to buy a movie in order to put it in Spanish so that he can watch it. But now we have like Netflix and every other streaming service. So, you know. But yeah, this is just like a fun terrorist attack movie. That's awful. But it was like released a year after or a year before or in the same year as Olympus Has Fallen, which has the exact same premise. So I don't know what was going on there. Like, communication was not good. But this is like a 2 out of 5. But it's fun if you really like a good action thriller with like terrorist stakes. I don't know. Okay. Oh, this was my obsession when I was 14. Obsession. The soundtrack to this, I was obsessed with it. Was I 14? I must have been younger. When did this come out? Yeah, I was 14. But I was obsessed with this movie. Like, it was just so fun. And it's like about a father and a son and these robots. And the movie actually takes place, it came out in 2012. The movie actually takes place in 2020. And one of the only things the director got right was giving the little boy in the movie wireless headphones, because apparently that wasn't a thing in 2012. So he gave him wireless headphones. He's like, I don't know, I feel like by 2020 we'll have wireless headphones. And he got it right. However, he couldn't have predicted a pandemic to happen that exact year. So there was no way robot fighting was going on, at least not to this scale. But this is a great movie. I personally think it's so fun. It's oh, if you've never seen it, it's really good. If you really like, it's another action movie, but it has a lot of heart and it's just like fun. And the main robot, he's just like the best, and he's like an underdog. It's that underdog. It's good. That to me is a 4 out of 5. That's a good one. What is it? Tell me. Oh, One Night with the King. Okay. Ooh, okay. We gotta talk about it. Honestly, I think this movie is beautiful. Like, it really took Esther's story and made it into like a beautiful spectacle thing. And I think they took a lot of the like religious aspects. It's still there for sure. You can't tell Esther's story without it, but like they just made it this is another account of like just playing the movie as if it's a historical event and kind of rehashing it, but in like this really beautiful way. with all this cinematography and the costumes and the like the settings. It's all really beautiful. So if you've never seen this and you kind of want like a movie that's set in the past, but really beautiful to look at, and just like, yeah, I don't know, this is a good one. The story, all in all, Esther's story is a really tragic, triumphant story. Okay, this is like it's like a 3.5. Nah, it's gotta be like a 4 out of 5. What? I just found this inside of this case. It says Florida's Passion Play, the story of Jesus. Oh my God. No way. I just unlocked a memory. Oh my God. Okay, so every year around this time, actually in the spring, my dad would take us to the Florida Passion Play, which is like this giant scale play, and they choose a biblical story and they do it to scale. It's insane. Like, actually, they have all the animals. The set is the size. Oh my God, I can't even describe it. Like, the set is huge. It's on the ground, so it's covered in this place, and it's I don't know, it's like the size of a football field. It's a huge set, and they act out the entire thing from start to finish. Well, there's an intermission, but it's crazy. The effects on stage. Wow, why am I talking about this right now? No, but it's actually a wild thing, and it's actually a really good part of my memory. I don't have any negative. Those were good. Ooh, I would go back. I saw Noah. They used to just do the story of Jesus, which obviously, like, that's an intense one. But they did Noah once, which they did like the water effects and everything like crazy. The amount of animals they had was insane. It's like you walk into a barn and they do the play in front of you. It's actually insane. But it's really good. But I guess here's the DVD of it. I don't know why. I assume that's my dad's. But here's the One Night with the King one. It's a really great movie. So keep. We're getting into the Blu-rays. I actually only see one Blu-ray. Encanto. Oh my God. If you've never seen Encanto. Oh wow. They gave me the regular and they gave me the Blu-ray. So that's fun. If you've never seen Encanto, please watch it. It's so fun. What a good one. Like, they had me singing that. Whoa, Tarzan on CD. This is actually the best. I'm gonna put this in my car because this soundtrack goes so hard for no reason. You'll Be in My Heart, Two Worlds, Son of Man, Trash in the Camp. This is such a good one. You see art. I want art on the CDs. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm keeping this for sure. Encanto's like, did I judge this? Encanto's like a 4 out of 5. I had a 3.5 out of 5. I had my issues with the plot and the storytelling. But, the fact that not all the characters got a spotlight. But in terms of like musical and like the way it kind of shifted how we looked at sibling relationships was really interesting and lovely to see online. Okay, I have this movie and I personally think it's great. However, there's a lot of like white savior themes in it. I actually don't think there's a lot, but there is some. And it is based on a true story, but I hear it's not too accurate. And these two characters remain friends well after the events in this story take place. I do think it won Best Picture. It's a good movie, y'all. It's a good movie, y'all. I do think that it starts a lot of conversations. Good and bad. Yeah. But, I didn't know what a green book was until I watched this, so, yeah. That's gonna be 4 out of 5 for me. It's a good one. Dang, why do I have so many movies? Guys, it's still not over. It's been like an hour. Wonder Woman. I remember watching this and just being blown away. I think this was such a good female superhero film. Say what you will about the second one, but this one was fun. I like that. Thank you for trying. I love that. This is like a 3.5 out of 5. It was solid. It was a good time. It was funny. I think, dang, what's her name? The actress Gal Gadot is awesome in it. Yeah, I don't know. This was good to me. I liked it. That was a good one. Jurassic World. Okay, hold on. I think the effects in this were great. I don't. This doesn't make sense. Why is it red? Not the best story or characters or anything really. Nothing too memorable about it, but it was fun to see dinosaurs on the big screen again. I do think I saw it in theaters. I think I see most things that I want to in theaters. But yeah, that's gonna be a 3 out of 5. Just like no story really. Ooh, a oldie. Tuck Everlasting. I remember we read the book in elementary, but I watched the movie on my own. It's just a really cute one. I really liked it. And our Miss Gilmore girl is in it, so I don't know what happened to this guy. But I like this. This is cute. This is a 3 out of 5. Like, it's not the best, but it's a cute one. It's about like life and like, you know. Anyway. Wait a minute. The Book Thief. If you've never read The Book Thief, stop watching this video and get started, because that book is 10 out of 10. Like, it's actually amazing. That was awful. They just literally, wow, no, that was bad. But the movie is one of the best, probably, adaptions of a book I've ever seen in my life. Like, they did it so well. And I hope they never remake it, because this one is actually perfect. And it may just look like a very like American Girl story. It's not at all, like nothing close to that. It's very tragic, and it can be a little tough to get through. But it's an excellent movie. So, oh, that's a 5 out of 5. Like, I think I've only seen it like once or twice, but it's excellent. This is a 5 out of 5. Do I have to explain it? Not really. I do want to see what the cover looks like. I bet it's just red with The Incredibles. Oh, okay. It has Mr. Incredible on it, so that's different. But to this day, this holds up. This just gets better with time. The older you get, like, it's so good. The Force Awakens. I'm kind of going quicker now. The Force Awakens, I think, was the best out of the new movies. Super fun. Okay, you have a different image here. I think, like I said, these movies are fun. I like them. They're fun. But this is a 3.5 out of 5. Like, yeah. The Iron Giant. This is excellence put on screen. Like, this makes me cry, laugh. Like, the movie's like, the older you get, the better it gets, similar to The Incredibles. Probably because The Incredibles, Ratatouille, and The Iron Giant are all directed by the same person. Thank you so much, Brad Bird, for like contributing so much to my childhood. Like, I really appreciate you. I like that they did something different with the cover. This is a 5 out of 5. I don't have to tell you it. Frozen. A lot of people don't like Frozen because it's, you could have made it blue at least. Okay. A lot of people don't like Frozen because it's overplayed, talked about too much. Yeah, 2013 was crazy. It's awesome. Like, have you seen it? Like, I think people watched it too many times. Little kids watched it too many times, making parents hate it. It was just too much. I saw this in theaters, and with my 16-year-old eyes, this movie was excellent, and it still holds up to this day. I guarantee you. I have my issues with the second one, but this one, that's like a 4 out of 5. It's great. I found a book, Beverly Cleary. Yeah, I read a lot of Beverly Cleary when I was a kid. Don't know why I have that. The Spider-Man collection, all 5 movies. This is a 5 out of 5. It doesn't matter what the individual movies rankings are. Okay, well, I like this better than like the silver screen that they're constantly making me. And I actually like the Amazing Spider-Man films. I think they're great. Okay, especially the first one. That's a 5 out of 5. Ponyo! I actually have the Blu-ray of this. Oh my god, I love Ponyo. It was my first Studio Ghibli, my very first one, and I watched it in Japanese, bootlegged. That's why whenever I watch this movie, and I watched it so many times as a kid, because I must have been 11 when this came out, or 10. I don't even know. But I bootlegged it on my dad's TV, or pirated it, however you call it, on my dad's computer, and I watched it so many times in Japanese with English subtitles that whenever I watch this movie, I remember it differently. I'm like, she never says that. He never says that. And it's because I'm remembering the Japanese subtitles that I read so many times that I'm like expecting them to say something because I've seen the movie already, and they'll say something else. And I'm like, huh? Oh, it's because I watched it in Japanese. And I prefer dub, to be honest. It's not that I prefer dub. I like dub. Okay? Unless it's super bad. But I like dub. I have nothing against sub. I'll watch a sub any day. But if I don't have to, I won't. 2 books. Pretend She's Here. My cousin made me read this. Wow, what a roller coaster. Into the Water. I have no idea what this is. Whose is this? It's not mine. What the heck? Ooh, postcards. I got postcards. I love postcards. I like sending postcards to my friends. I'm gonna use those. I have no idea what this book is. Bye. Oh yeah, Ponyo is a 5 out of 5. Like, are you kidding me? It's Ponyo. Okay, it's a 4.5 out of 5. We're finally finishing up here. Like, the bag is so light. Oceans 11, 12, and 13. I've seen them all, but I only really remember 11. And I really enjoyed 11 a lot. And this is like a 4 out of 5 for me because it was just so fun. It was fun, but I don't remember these, so that can't be good. And I watched them like back to back. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna give it 3.5 for the whole franchise, but this one was really good. If you want like a heist film with a bunch of famous actors in it, like George Clooney and who else? Brad something. One of the Brads. How many Brads could there be? I almost said Bradley Cooper. That's not him. I will find this. Matt Damon, Brad Pitt. There you go. How could I forget that? Anyway, it's like a 3.5. Ooh! Eloise at Christmas Time. I have to watch this every single Christmas. I don't know why, but I just do. She lives in a hotel, y'all. She lives in the plaza. That's crazy. Oh my god, this is so cute. The fact that they put the cartoon one and then her next to each other. This is from the original book, and this is the actress who was 10 playing a 6-year-old, but she played it so well. I was just so impressed. This movie is great. And if you've never seen Eloise, start with Eloise at the Plaza. That's, the regular adventure, and this is the Christmas one. The Christmas one is so good because there's a whole romance subplot with like her best friend Will, who's like a bellboy at the hotel. Oh my god, he falls in love with the hotel owner's daughter. It's so cute. Anyway, that's one of the ones that me and my sister love. Okay, rapid fire. Hacksaw Ridge. Oof, this is a tough watch, especially when they get to the war scenes. And apparently, this movie has some of the most realistic war scenes ever. I'm not saying that. I read that. Some veterans confirmed it. But I don't know if that's something you would want to watch, But this it's based on a true story, and Andrew Garfield stars in it, and he does fantastic. So if you're interested in that, it exists. It's a 4 out of 5, just super good. Ice Age. This is a 5 out of 5. The first movie with the baby. Excellent. Happy Feet. I love Happy. This is a 5 out of 5. Love Happy Feet. This is what started my tap dancing journey. So that's a fantastic one. Okay, keeping that. Aquamarine. Oh, if you've never seen Aquamarine, and it takes place in Florida, even though they shot it in Australia, but it takes place in Florida, and it's so, what the heck? What is with these movies doing this? What? Oh, they gave me a cute little poster with the scene selection. That's awesome. This is just such a cute movie. It's so fun, and the music in it and the dancing is just so fun. It's a really fun time. I'm adding it to the girly pop movies. Oh, I have Dead Man's Chest. Not as good as Black Pearl, but super funny. I would say this is more funny. So I'm definitely keeping it. Floating heads. But at least it's not blank. And this is a 3.5 out of 5. The Phantom of the Opera. Music goes crazy in this. This is actually such a fun movie. That's the cover. This is a 4 out of 5. Like, the Andrew Lloyd Webber really did his thing. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this. This is like a really fun one. Like, a phantom who lives in an opera house goes kind of nuts and starts murdering people. It's pretty great. Newsies, which was like the first musical that I went and saw. Excellent. The movie itself, I would say, actually doesn't compare to the Broadway show. The Broadway show, the singing and the dancing is top. But the movie stars Christian Bale, and he's singing for some reason. And they're all dancing, and they do a great job. It has that really like old Annie feel, if you're looking for that. And it's directed by Kenny Ortega, if you interested. That's a 3 out of 5. Ooh, Catch Me If You Can. Is this the last one? Oh wait, we have one more. Catch Me If You Can. I love this movie. It is so fun. Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio. This is a 4 out of 5. It's really well done, and it's based on a true story as well. Which is an insane story to even believe. There is a musical based off of this called Catch Me If You Can, and I love it. And apparently it got canceled like not too long after it started running, so I don't know why. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, this is a 4 out of 5, yeah. Ooh, my collection. The last one is The Parent Trap. No, what Lindsay Lohan did with this movie is actually insane. How did she not win an Oscar? I can't imagine any child, not even Miss Millie Bobby Brown, being able... Even Miss Millie Bobby Brown has a real British accent. I don't even think she could have done this, because this is insane. No, I opened it and look what I found. Shrek 2, which is arguably the best Shrek. Not arguably, it's actually the best Shrek. I love Shrek 2. Is it? There's 2. Okay. It was underneath. Why do I have Shrek 2? I don't know. I'll keep it. I really love that one. Yeah, this movie's great. And I'm glad to have ended on that one. Yay. I guess I'll throw the rest of this away. For some reason, there's Jingle Bells. There's a bunch of those in here. Not sure why. But yeah, this goes in my collection. Okay, this is all of the films that me and my sister grew up like loving, and we will still watch to this day because they're that feel good and awesome. So if you need some girly pop movies where there's like girly moments and there's transformation scenes and dresses and looks and royalty, these are the ones. These are the ones. So go ahead and just look at that. So love these. I'm gonna color code all of these, so we're not done making videos, but I'm just gonna show you my mess. Oh God. And then there's the rest back here. That's everything. Yep, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching this, if you even watched it. Like, maybe you put it on in the background and just like listen to me talk about movies for an hour somehow. Thank you. We're done. That bag has been sitting in my front door for so long. My sister brought it here and she's like, here's your DVDs. And I have more. I have anime DVDs that I've kept with me and go with me everywhere for some reason. But yeah, that's the majority. But thank you so much for watching. I love you. Stay home.